Hey, we're going live on Wednesday at 2:50, the day before Thanksgiving, and what a great time to talk about the strength and power of saying thank you. Go ahead and have a sip of my, what do I got going on today? It is the seasonal blend from Starbucks. Very good stuff. The term thank you can be used in so many different ways in sales. To be able to share our gratitude for a customer visiting a dealership website and registering for a test drive offer, for unlocking a best price, for configuring a payment, for getting a trade evaluation. The term thank you can be used when we're greeting the customer when they visit a dealership showroom. Thank you for visiting our dealership. My name is David. What can I get you a price or information on today? You pick up the phone. Hey, thanks for calling ABC Motors. My name is David. What can I get you a price or information on today? It can also be used with internet leads when we're communicating in response. Thank you for visiting our website and registering for the $25 Visa test drive offer. When is going to be a good time for you to come in and take a test drive to qualify for that $25 Visa reward card? These are great ways to incorporate the term thank you with customers. And why is that so important? Well, first of all, it is recognizing what the customer actually did on the dealership website, especially when we're talking about lead follow-up. And let's just talk about lead follow-up from this point forward and how it might be in relationship to when the customer actually schedules an appointment and visits the dealership showroom. So the word thank you can be used in our email follow-up, in our phone call follow-up, in our SMS follow-up, and in our email communication. But the most important thing is referencing what actually the customer does when they visit your dealership website. I actually just submitted a test lead or a mystery shop lead to a dealership, and their opening was, they called me. I answered the phone. This is David. Can I help you? And they said, oh, we're just calling from XYZ Motors, and you submitted an inquiry on the website, right? That was their opening. You submitted an inquiry, didn't you? It would be really easy to transition that type of opening to a thank you for visiting our dealership website. And it's a very simple process to do. And the impact that it has on the conversation is gigantic. It's hard to underestimate, it's hard to overstate how powerful that can be. So just think about this. Let's say I'm a customer, I visit your dealership website, and I take the time to get a trade-in value. I get my 17-digit VIN, I plug it into the trade evaluation system, I enter my first name, my last name, my email address, my phone number, and I go through each step so I can generate a lead that's going to go into your dealership CRM. Once that lead comes into your CRM, it's going to say what type of lead source it came from. It's going to say trade value. It's going to say express cash offer. It's going to say trade maker in case of our dealers. And if it doesn't say that, work with your website provider, your trade evaluation tool provider, and make it to where when that lead hits your CRM, it's being decoded in a way that you're able to identify what type of lead it is. A really easy way to do it is if you just go into the lead. Most CRMs give you the ability to look at the full ADF XML. Now, I know that can look a little daunting because it's code, but you can just go through there and you can see the source and the subsource and who sent that lead. Taking the 10 or 15 seconds to find out how that lead came in before you pick up the phone can make a huge difference in us making this phone call and trying to set an appointment. And one of the things I always recommend is taking just a moment or two to be prepared for the phone call before making that phone call. You only get one chance to make a first impression. I know that's a tired thing to say, but it is as true today as it ever has been in the past. You only get that one chance to make that first impression. Make it strong. Make sure you're prepared for the call before you pick up the phone call. Be prepared with how you're going to address the customer. The goal isn't just to get the customer on the phone so you can check the box in your CRM to say that you contacted the customer. The goal is to treat this as a true opportunity in hopes that we can schedule an appointment so we can get that face-to-face opportunity. Without getting that face-to-face opportunity, we're not going to have the opportunity to sell a car. The better that you can handle that lead at the first point of real contact will change the game. That'll change your appointment set ratio. It'll change the appointment show ratio. So let's just kind of go through it. A lead comes in. Let's say it's a trade lead. You're going to pick up the phone and you're going to call that customer. And let's say you're going to say to them, hey, thank you for visiting our dealership website. I see that you submitted to get a trade evaluation on your 2018 Jeep Grand Cherokee with 60,000 miles on it, and we provided an express cash offer of $18,472. Now, the next step in verifying this value is for you to come down to the dealership for a VIP walk around from my used vehicle management team. When would be a good time for you to do that? Later today or tomorrow? So you can see right there the language that I used. I thanked the customer for doing what they did. I just repeated back what the customer did on the dealership website. So now the customer knows that you're prepared, you're professional, you took the time to learn about why the customer submitted a lead, and that puts you in a position to earn the right to ask for the appointment. And then you do it in a way that is going to allow the customer to go with choices and options to funnel the customer down until we can lock down the appointment. So the first thing, thank you. Repeat back what the customer did on the dealership website. Go for the appointment. I love using this technique of dividing the day into 3 parts: morning, afternoon, evening. Right now, it's the middle of the afternoon. I'm going to ask the customer to come in right away this afternoon, or would this evening be better? If it's the evening time, I'm going to ask, do you want to come in right away this evening, or would tomorrow morning be better? This is a great way to get the customer to choose or serve up another opportunity. A lot of customers might say, well, I can't make it today, but I'm thinking about maybe coming out on Saturday. It's a great opportunity to get that customer to lock in on a specific day. Another technique that is absolutely fantastic that allows you to funnel the customer into actually scheduling an appointment, and that is to offer up an appointment, 2 appointments, one ending in 15, one ending in 45. It's a really easy technique, and it sounds extremely professional because it is. You're a professional. You say to the customer, okay, Saturday is great. I do have a couple appointments available. Let me just see real quick here. Okay, I have a 9:15, or would a 10:45 be better for you? Again, choices and options, locking that customer in. Customer says 10:45. Okay, let me write that down. 10:45 Saturday. Okay, if you don't mind, I'm just going to put you on hold for a second and get this appointment locked in. Put the customer on hold. Come back a minute later. Okay, I have you all set for your appointment at 10:45 on Saturday. Now, if you don't mind me asking, is there any reason that you won't be able to make it for your appointment at 10:45 on Saturday? Customer says no. Excellent. One question for you. Do you know your way to the dealership? And then if they say yes, no problem. What I would also recommend is following up with a appointment email and a text. And you can even let the customer know that. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to send you an email with all the information that you need, so you'll have it before your appointment on 10:45 on Saturday morning, and I'll follow up with a SMS message so you can get it there as well. Does that work for you? Wonderful. Now, just do me a favor. When you get to the dealership at 10:45, on Saturday, just do me a favor and let the person who greets you know that you have a VIP express appointment with me, David Farmer. I'm going to have everything ready for you, and I'll be prepared for your visit. So that script, that process, the way that I'm communicating with that customer can be adapted to any type of lead. And it is the dedication to learning the words and phrases that can be adapted regardless of what type of lead source that is coming in. So for example, if I'm going to get ready to call a customer, and let's say I'm going to be calling a John Smith, I always like to use a little legal pad as I'm talking on the phone with a customer. Now, this is going to be a great way to kind of get myself prepared for the call. And let's say that this customer worked up a deal on a Honda Civic, $245 per month with $5,500 down, and he entered in a 2021, let's say, Corolla as a trade with 98,000 miles on it that we gave them, let's say 2021, 98,000 miles on it. Let's say that was worth $7,500. I have these notes ready for me, so I can go ahead and make my phone call. The first thing that I'll want to do is thank the customer. So I pick up the phone and I say, hey, John Smith, I just wanted to first of all say thank you for visiting our dealership website and getting a payment on a 2026 Civic. We have you down here for $245 a month payment, $5,500 down, trading in your 2021 Toyota Corolla with 98,000 miles at $7,500. All we need to do now is get you set up for a test drive for that vehicle. When would be a good time to do that? Later this afternoon or early this evening? Which one would be better for you? And you can see as I'm working through it. Let's say the customer just unlocked a price on a 2026. Thanks for visiting our website and unlocking the price on that 2026 Civic. I see that we had an unlocked price of $26,472. I just wanted to invite you down for a VIP Express test drive. I have some time available. Would sometime this afternoon work for you, or would this evening be better? So you can see how I'm using those techniques interchangeably based on how the customer is engaging on the dealership's website. I just wanted to take a couple minutes to share my thanks with you with a video that had something to do with the terminology of thank you. So thank you for checking out any one of my videos. Thank you for checking out this video. I hope you have an absolutely fantastic Thanksgiving with yourself and I hope you have a great, happy Thanksgiving with your family. You enjoy the day off tomorrow. Come back hard on Black Friday and have a big car selling week. You're going to find this video and many others at entice.com.